Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I have had on my mind for a couple of days now to do a reading for Virgo, even though the individual zodiac readings I do don't seem to really get as many views. This has been on my mind for a couple of days and I was thinking, is this me? Is this my guides? You know, what would you like me to do? And today it just kept coming into my head over and over, you know, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. So that was my clue. That was my sign that that's what I need to do. Today is Thursday, May 9th. We're still coming off that new moon in Taurus energy. And I have a little bit of a different spread that I'm going to do this time. And we'll see how it goes. I go where I'm led. And so that's what we're going to do. So I have the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, also, please do remember to give the video a thumbs up. That really helps it to go around the YouTube algorithms. And it is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. So, you know, and it's not going to resonate with every single Virgo, but I have faith that my guides will get the message to whoever needs it. Whatever Virgo out there needs this message, they will get it. Okay. Whoa. All right. So we're going to get some wisdom of the oracle. Okay, Spirit. As always, all of my guides are here with me, as well as some intuition, I guess you'd say, something in my mind from Florence Scovel Shin. She is a person in the Saints and Mystics deck. When I first got it, that was the first card that I pulled and looked at, and I was inspired to buy her book. And I started reading that last night, and boy, is it deep. I'll show you that in just a moment. So I have some of her philosophies and some of her affirmations on my mind right now. One of them is, I do wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. And so I thought that was pretty interesting. All right. So, wisdom of the oracle. What is the current energy for my Virgos whose reading this is? Those whose reading this is. Current energies. Oh, that flipped out. Between worlds comes out a lot. Anything else? Yep, that flipped right over. Anything else from this deck for current energies for my Virgos? And we may get a few, they're saying, because there are going to be different messages for different Virgos. So they're saying take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so before we move on to that, I will show you. This is the card of Florence Scovel Shin. It's called Intuition. She was basically a pioneer of the metaphysical, you could say. And hers is a number 25, which is 7, which is reflection. I have it marked in here because I'm going to go back and look at this later on. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle. First card is Mending. This is a 52. This is a 7. This is Reflection. I'll get the book out because I like to honor Colette Baron Reed, whose deck this is, and she channeled the messages for the cards. Then we have Observer. This is a 49, which is a 13, which is a 4. The Observer. These are your current energies. Then we have 12, a change in the wind. A change in the wind. This is a zebra with it's a weather vane on top of a cupola on his back. Okay, let's see. And then Between Worlds. This is having your foot in one thing and your other foot on a banana peel. Basically in between, like some sort of decision or something. Okay, so mending, observer, a change in the wind, and between worlds. Okay, Virgos, your current energies. Mending. 52, mending. The essential meanings of this are forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Okay, so forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. And then we have 49, observer. This is perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Okay, so some of you are mending a relationship or making up after an argument or forgiving somebody after an argument. Some of you need to take a step back, get a new perspective or a different perspective on something, and just observe for a while. So there's some of you that need to be the observer right now. And then a change in the wind, which is 12. This has a little bit longer message. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So that kind of does go along with this. There could be some uncertainty with some sort of disagreement, right? You need to stand back and look at things in a different perspective. A change is coming, but it doesn't sound like, it sounds like it's already in play, but your plans may not be on firm ground at the moment, okay? And then 3, between worlds, transitions, not being quite out of one situation or fully engaged in another. So it's like you're temporarily, you can't see what's going on. And that all, kind of goes together there with those 4 cards and those 4 messages, Virgos. So mending something, stepping back to get a different perspective, a change is coming, and you may not have things quite on firm ground at the moment with some situation that you're dealing with. Now, as I was thinking about this, my guides had already indicated that they wanted me to use the foil tarot. And this is sometimes hard to show on the camera, but I'll do my best. Okay, so now we have kind of the circumstances that are going on for some of the Virgos, those of you that this is your reading. And then we're going to get some cards about the others around you. So who's around my Virgos right now that have something to do with this situation? So Spirit, let's see. What people or persons or what type of person is around my Virgos right now that have to do with either this possible disagreement, argument, somebody they have to observe, somebody that's going to have to do with this change, or somebody that they are in and out, I'm hearing. In and out, in and out. The Magician. So what they're giving me is, this is a person who has not necessarily a hold over you, but some big influence over you. This Magician is representing somebody who does have some sort of influence on your day-to-day, okay? So this is somebody that you're involved with quite a bit. They're not giving me if it's a business partner, a love partner, a friend, or a coworker. But there's somebody in your life that kind of, they're showing me or giving me the feeling of pulling the strings. So there's either something that you're trying to get done. There's a person who could be not necessarily blocking it, but like you have to go through this person in order to get it done. And so one example they're giving me right now is you want to take some time off to do something, and this person either doesn't want you to do it or they're trying to convince you not to do it. And it's like you want their blessing, or you need their blessing in order to move forward. So there's that. The Four of Wands. So that one, that's the 1111 card in this deck, as my guides have given it to me. And this is somebody who your stability relies on. So if you are by yourself, this could be just you. It could be a boss. It could be a partner, a business partner, or a love. So there's somebody that has to do with your stability. That's part of the equation. The Lovers. Okay. So typically that can mean Gemini or a choice. But because we're asking Spirit to show us. Okay, that's it. So we're asking Spirit to show us who is it that's around you right now that has to do with these situations of the mending, the disagreement, or the argument, seeing it in a different perspective. So I would say you need to see it from their perspective, whoever this is. And then this change in the wind that's coming, like a storm coming, and having one foot in and one foot out. You know, it's like, do I do this? Do that. So the Magician, as we said, is somebody who has the, I guess, almost like the ability to say yes or no. And then with the Four of Wands, that 1111 card, this is somebody that has to do with your stability. So for some of you, it's this yes or no person. It could be a boss. Maybe you're asking for time off, or a significant other, and you need to take some time to do something. So you're you don't want to just run off and do it. You want them to say, yes, fine, do it. Same with this Four of Wands. This has to do with somebody maybe who's a little bit closer, like in your tight-knit circle. And this person has to do with your stability, and their, you want their blessing again. So it's kind of almost the same theme. The Lovers here is going to represent whoever you consider to be your significant other in this, okay? Whoever you consider to be your... So it seems like these things are happening, and I don't really do love and romance readings, but all of this, almost all of it, except for the Magician could be a boss, is pointing to this is your, whoever you consider your significant other right now is the one that has to do with whatever this situation is, right? So, all right. What are the circumstances? What are these circumstances for my Virgos? What are these circumstances? What is going on? What, Spirit, can you tell us about these circumstances going on right now for my Virgos? What are the circumstances for my Virgos right now? What are the circumstances going on right now for my Virgos? Oh boy. Hold on. Spirit, is this what you wanted? Yeah, okay. The Magician again, and the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign. That could be you guys, right? Okay, circumstances. This is circumstances, the circumstances. What are the circumstances? All the power. You have the power. You have the power. That's what I'm hearing over and over again. You have the power. If this is something that you really feel passionate about, that your soul really needs you to do, you need to do it. There's another queen, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, so the circumstances, feminine energy, Magician. You have the power within you. You have it. You can move forward with whatever this is that you need to do. And you have a lot of feminine energy behind you on it. Anything else from this deck regarding circumstances for my Virgos, please? Okay, don't like that. All right, the first card out for your circumstances is the Magician, okay? You're seeing this again for the second time. So where the Magician here was to do with people around you, this is reminding you, oh my gosh, Lisa, hang on to it. Getting the Magician to do with your circumstances is a reminder that you have the power to create what you want, your life, your reality, your circumstances, okay? And then next out was the Queen of Pentacles. She's created much beauty. What are the circumstances? Either you have this or this is what you're trying to create. You're trying to create this life of beauty, right? And this Queen's energy is telling you the circumstances are there. The circumstances are there. You can do this with that Magician. The Queen of Cups. Okay, circumstances. This is affairs of the heart. This is compassion. This is kindness. This is love. So you have two queens, a lot of feminine energy right now around whatever this is. These circumstances, they have to do with matters of the heart, because then you have the Three of Swords. Okay, this is you're in your heart of hearts. You're really having a difficult time with this circumstance, with this situation, with this person, something that's going on, and you are trying to make a decision and you just can't get there. Your heart of hearts, your inner heart, your feelings of connection, emotion towards this person, this other person, is kind of creating a block, is what I'm getting, to you getting to this Magician status. So it's sort of creating a block for you there. And that, funny enough, is what the next thing that we're looking towards are, what are the blocks? What is going on? What are the blocks happening for my Virgos right now? What are the blocks in this situation? What are the blocks in this situation? What are the blocks? Okay, Spirit. What are the blocks in this situation, please? Three of Pentacles. Something to do with money or collaboration. Makes total sense. So maybe you're trying to collaborate with someone and it just doesn't seem to be working out, or you can't figure out how to collaborate with this person. You have an idea and you want to bring it to this person and say, let's do this, or let's work on that, or let's something to do with this, a project or something you're trying to get done, and you're trying to collaborate with this person, and you're running into some difficulty, which isn't surprising with everything that we've already pulled so far. So there's some sort of, okay, anything else that you want to tell my Virgos about the blocks? The blocks are the lessons I'm hearing. Blocks and lessons. Blocks and lessons. Oh, my. Two of Swords, making a decision. Can you see those? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see all these cards. Let me see if I can. Okay, blocks and lessons. Blocks and lessons. Any blocks or lessons? Anything else from this deck for my Virgos, please? Anything else from this deck for my Virgos about the blocks and the lessons? Oh, they're giving me, so with this Two of Swords, they're saying the decision is yours because the path is yours, right? Even though you're trying to collaborate and you feel like there's some sort of block there with this person, whoever this is, it's like this Magician person up here that we were saying, it can say yes or no, can agree or disagree, can make you feel some certain kind of way about it, but the choice is always yours for your own life path, right? So they're saying the lesson here is that if there is something that you feel very strongly about that you need to get done, that you need to do, some place you need to go, something you need to do, that it's your choice. You remember, you had that Magician and circumstances reminding you that you are the one that needs to decide, right? You can't let matters of the heart keep you from doing what you feel you must do, right? And if the collaboration, if it's not working out with the person that you're trying, remember, get a different perspective. You had that observer card in the beginning. All right, so blocks and lessons, we have the Six of Swords. Okay, and if you remember, this card is when you're trying to take too much with you on some sort of new venture, new journey, new place, new person, new relationship, Virgos. So there's something that you're going to need to get past. And they just told me to look at the bottom of the deck, and this is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Six of Swords, this is when you're carrying a lot of baggage, or you're not able to move on from something, or not able to move forward. I'm seeing you like you're ready to take a step, and you're just midair poised with your foot. Like, do I do it? Should I do it? What? And you're thinking about all these past things. You're thinking about, well, if I do this, this person will feel this way. That person's going to feel that kind of way, and this and it's like you're stuck because of this energy of either wanting approval or wanting you want this person, whoever this is for you, each of you, it will be different. You want them to be as excited as you are about this, whatever this is. And I don't know, it will be different for all of you. Now, the Four of Pentacles, this is a card of hoarding or giving, basically. So you have something that you want to give or use or do, and you're undecided. See, the feet are on these two. One is above the head and one is in their hands. So it's a decision. It's like, what is the lesson? Okay. When blocks come up and you know that you could get by those blocks, like your intuition, your gut is saying, I can just move past this, but possibly your heart is not letting you move past this. This can cause this kind of between worlds feeling, right? Okay. All right, let's see. All right, what is the advice? Okay, what is the advice? What is the advice for my Virgos on this situation? What is the advice? We're going to the Pendragon, Red Dragon deck to get some advice from here. Okay, all right, so they're saying before we do that, let's recap. Okay, mending. Some sort of disagreement or argument or something that needs to be mended. Observer. This is stepping back and seeing it from another's perspective or a different perspective. Change in the wind. This is already set in motion. This change is already set in motion. Could have a little storm coming with it. You see how it's like the wind is blowing a little bit fiercely there? Okay, and then between worlds is like, do I do it or don't I? And stepping, like that vision they gave me that your foot is poised to take that step, but you're letting a lot of things hold you back. And then with the others around you, we have that Magician, which is a person that may hold that fate kind of in their hands, right? And the Four of Wands is somebody very close to you that you want their support. This came up again. The Lovers, this is an intimate partner of yours. Okay, so those are the people. And then when we had the circumstances, we had the Magician and the Queens and that Three of Swords. Feminine energy. A lot of us as females do let our hearts get in the way sometimes because we're afraid of hurting another. But Spirit is reminding you that you are the magician and the creator of your own circumstances, right? And only you can move forward with that. And then that Three of Pentacles, when we're looking at the blocks or the lessons, the collaboration that may not be working out, the Two of Swords with a decision that's got to be made, right? And the Six of Swords with only take what's necessary, right? Swords are communication as well, okay? And then that Four of Pentacles, keeping it or giving it, doing it or not doing it, you know, that kind of in between. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for the advice for my Virgos? Whoops. This is kind of a different reading, kind of fun. Okay, so what is the advice for my Virgos? What is the advice for my Virgos now? What is the advice for my Virgos? What's the advice from my Virgo spirit? How can we help them? What's the advice? Advice for my Virgos, please. King of Wands, action. Yeah, so you're going to need to make that choice and take action on whatever this is for you. Whatever this is that you have been thinking about, wanting to do, a place you've been wanting to go, a thing you've been wanting to do, an event you've been wanting to attend, a class you've been wanting to take, some sort of, they're giving me now leap of faith. Some sort of leap of faith. The King of Wands is action. Action and passion. He is a leader. He is a master of action, and he is ready to go. Anything else from this deck for my Virgos for advice, please? Take action. If you don't take action, you just stagnate. Okay. I hope this is helping. I do hope that you give it a like, a thumbs up, a comment. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. The deck is just quiet. Okay, Spirit. Anything else? Take action. They're like, what else do we need to say? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, the advice is to get moving, make your plan, figure out how to get past the blocks, see things in a wider, different perspective, right? That's kind of what they're saying. That's kind of what they're saying. That is what they're saying, not kind of. Okay, let's see. All right. What is coming up? What's coming up? What's something that my Virgos maybe don't see? What's coming up? Something coming up for my Virgos. Something that's around the corner, something that's coming up that they are not aware of at this moment. What is coming up for my Virgos, please? What's coming up? What's coming up? So once they've figured this out and they've taken some action towards their goal or whatever this thing is that they're thinking about, after they take that step, after they take that action, after they have contemplated on this, observed this, thought about this, seriously, what is around the corner? What is coming up after that? Oh my gosh, Lisa. Oh boy, we don't want the Nine of Swords. So it feels like you make a decision to do that and then you start getting sucked into worrying. Okay, this is not good, Virgos. Remember, worry is a wasted emotion. Focus on the positive. Somebody needs to hear that. So what I'm feeling is like, once you make that choice and you're going to go forward, you're still sticking in the in-between. Like, you do it, or you try to do it, or you start to do it, and then you get sucked back into the worry. Worry about disappointing somebody, worrying that it's not going to succeed. Okay. Spirit really wants you not to do that. Not to get sucked into that worry, monkey mind. It doesn't do anything except hold you back. Sometimes we just have to take that step of faith. We just have to take that step of faith. It's just got to happen. 5 of Cups. Yes. Okay, Virgos. Really important here. Really, really important. Okay? Do not get stuck in this, please, okay? This is your guidance. This is Spirit. This is your guides, my guides, your guides, Virgo's guides, coming in to tell you that you're just blocking yourself when you do this, when you worry, and when you focus on how far you haven't gotten. Okay, that's what the wording they're giving me right now is focusing on what you haven't gotten done, how far you haven't gotten, when you really need to focus on how far you have come. That is the important thing. The very important thing is to focus on how far you have come, okay? All right. You've got to take the action and then be good with it. Be okay with it, you know? Even if it doesn't work out 100%, if you don't take action, you're never going to find out, right? Please, please do not get sucked into that worry mind, all right? Everything always works out, right? If we shine our light, if we do things from a place of love, it will work out. It will work out. We may not be able to see it right at the moment, but it will. Okay. For my Virgos, please. We need some, oh my gosh, rebirth. Yes, love it. We need some oracle cards from this Jody Bergsma Magical Times Empowerment cards. Flexibility, rebirth. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Flexibility and rebirth. That's what they want from this deck. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was my husband calling after his eye appointment. All right, so I had to pick it up. All right, so from this deck, we have Rebirth. This is a beautiful, beautiful card with 2 phoenix. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. Thank you, Spirit, for tying that in, right? So rise from the past. That's 6 of Swords, where you need to leave things behind in order to move on, right? Rise from the past. Make the choices that you need to make for your soul's growth, for your life path, for the things that you need to do, okay? Call on that Phoenix. And then flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. These things will not break you. Stay in your light. Stay in positivity, right? Remember the Phoenix, okay? You can do these things. Oh, man, it's so hard for me to... I want you to be able to see the words, so I'm never sure where I'm holding the cards and if I'm holding them right. Okay? Lots of bright orange in these cards. Lots of oranges, okay? All right. That King of Wands beckons you to make that choice, make that decision, to get moving with whatever this is for you, okay? Let me just see if there's anything else that that they want me to get. Just see. Trying to, I know they want something else. Okay, animal. Virgos, I truly hope that this has helped. Whatever this is, this circumstance is, I hope you're able to get a hold, get a firm grip on it, get a foothold on, and just know that on our paths, it's not possible to please everyone all the time, but we must stay true to our soul's calling. That is really, really important, I'm hearing. Really, really important, Virgos, okay? So, mending, being the observer, seeing a different perspective, change is in the wind, it's already started. Whatever that change is, it is already, the wheels are in motion already. And being between, having one foot on a banana peel and one foot where you want to go is not going to help. You know, even if we try something new, if we really feel we want to do it, and it doesn't work out 100% the way we want, we're still going to learn and grow from it. That's what we must remember. That's maybe why they're showing me, or they were showing me like your foot like poised to take a step, and kind of just being pulled back in by worry and I don't know, just what are they going to think? Something about what other people think. I don't know why that keeps coming in. I don't know why that keeps coming in, but Virgos, I'm just hearing it's really important that you stop worrying about that, okay? What others think is none of your business, basically. Don't worry about that. Okay, so the first card out is one of my favorites, Dear Love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Yes, go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Yes, you will. So that's love and love. 2 cards with love. Raccoon, inventor. I feel like raccoon comes out for Virgos quite a bit. I may be mistaken, but for some reason I feel that. Raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Yes. Oh my gosh. Virgos, I truly, truly hope that this message has helped you, has given you some guidance, maybe given you a heads up to look around, see the perspective, to understand that magician in you, right? The love in you, right? The power in you, the rebirth of the phoenix in you, the flexibility in you. You have all this, Virgos. You can go out and take the step, okay? Peace and kindness every day. I love you all.